All right. Cool. All right. Today, morning, everyone, unless you're somewhere else. All right. Today is activate information on activate your money magnet. This is tomorrow's group clearing. Sahar. Yeah. Hey there. Okay. So basically, I'm talking about the group clearing tomorrow. Why would you want to do that group clearing? Well, let me think. Oh, get more money? Okay, to me, this looks more like the social club, you guys. Okay, so you all know each other. You're always talking. So why am I doing this? The social club. It's good to have a social club. Good for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to talk about the clearing. Why would you really want to do it? What's it going to do for you? Okay, so think about this. Everyone's got carryover. Everyone has beliefs. Everyone has interferences. Everyone has enemies, and everyone has beliefs that they've done something wrong they don't deserve, but you don't know that. Okay, so everything's in your subconscious, everything. And if you have a belief in there that you don't deserve, or that you've done something wrong, or that you should be punished, you're certainly not going to allow yourself to have money. Okay, you're not going to allow yourself to have joy, happiness, abundance, wealth, any of that kind of thing. So, for me, the clearings are always about unraveling and clearing what's in the way of everyone just having a life where you have abundance in all areas, not just abundance, but you've got happiness or have a great life. Okay. So, that's really what we're here to be doing, live life and have joy, happiness, sharing the gift of who we are. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you're your true authentic self, you're sharing you. Okay. When you are not, when you're living through ego, false self, you're presenting to the world a fake you. Okay. Everyone's got the fake you happening. Everyone. Okay. Because everyone's got too much ego. Everyone has too many beliefs. Everyone has too much carryover. So basically, clearings are about unraveling and clearing what's happening in your subconscious. Okay. So that you can have what you came here to have. Let me just see what's happening here. Okay, so common. Okay, hang on. What are the most common many? Hang on. What are some of the most? It keeps jumping around. Okay, hang on. What are some of the most common money blocks that you see in clients? Truthfully, it's your own beliefs. It's your own misperceptions, your own beliefs. Think about this. Okay, let's go back past life. I'm going to track somebody here. Who am I going to track? Yeah. Okay. Look. Okay, someone here. Okay, so you'll know who you are. Okay. Feels okay. On some level, it'll feel like nothing works. No matter what you do, you feel blocked. You feel like you're drowning. Okay, so when I look into your subconscious, okay, is this person the one blocked? Yes. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you have major beliefs in your subconscious, and it's coming from past lives. And in past lives, let me go back. Show me the lifetimes. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Okay, you were like a person that people looked up to, respected, almost like a clergy kind of person. And you were undermining, cheating, stealing, doing got exposed, got revealed, got busted, shame, regret, humiliation, horror. Then you anchored it in to be punished for it, to never. You said, "I'll never have what, never." Make sure that you would never cause harm. Okay, so see that? When you got that running in your subconscious, what do you think you're going to manifest in this lifetime? Okay, so It's mostly about people. It's mostly about their beliefs. It has to do with, I did something, I caused harm, I hurt people, whatever, whatever, whatever. Okay. So, but it's your own beliefs. That's the big one. Your own beliefs. Okay. So, like I said, this looks like a social club now. Icelandic. Okay. Hang on. Okay, nothing has worked on me during all the money clearing. So what the hell is so stuck? Icelandic angel. Icelandic angel. Okay, I'm not really, you guys just remember I'm not doing personal stuff. Sorry, hang on, sorry. Abigail's husband, wait, is Abigail's husband wants to know why I moved to Georgia. I'll tell you why in a minute, okay? Okay, I just want to track this. Okay, sweetie, you've got, okay, you guys, if you're doing group clearings and you're not getting the effects you want, then get a friggin' session, okay? Get a session or two, or however many you need. So, Icelandic, when I look at you, there's a major black energy in your field, like mega, black, really intense black, okay? Is this an enemy thing? It's an interference. Is this dark force there? No. Okay, this is not. Okay, there's something. Is this a punish? Is this punish? This is about punishment. Punishment. Mega punishment is happening. Okay, so when I look at your, where's this coming from? Going back, mega. Was this the person I was talking about? All right, looks like you were the one I was talking about. You did some bad stuff, and then you really shut it down. But what is this black energy? There's something. This is not just emotional interference. This is mega. Is this curses? No. Okay, yeah. Did she call this in? No. Revenge. Hang on. Someone wants revenge. Okay, we got revenge going. That's what's up. Okay, all these people that you cheated and stole from and undermined and caused harm to, devastated their lives, there's revenge happening. They want to punish you, torture you. They want to make you suffer. That's what's up. Just so you know. That's what's up. Okay, here's another one from Cynthia. In the upcoming clearing, it would be beneficial to have an intention of doing one money block at a time, or go really deep to clearing one, and then the next, do another one. Well, see, here's a problem. You don't know what the blockage is. Okay. Since you don't know what it is, you won't know what to have your intention about. I personally, hang on. No, just relax. Just relax. Get the clearing. When you might become aware of, oh, I can feel where I'm blocking this particular area. Then you can get more focused, especially when you listen to it again. When you listen to it again, you're going to get, after you've done it, you're going to get a sense of, oh yeah, I'm aware of this now. Okay. Then you can get more focused. Okay. Okay. Here's our social club. Abigail wants to make breakfast for all you guys. Are we all going to your house where you live? Okay, now, your husband wants to know why I moved to Georgia. I'll tell you why. When my dog died, it was so intense, I couldn't handle it. I had to drop in knowing to drive. So I just got in my car, started driving. I drove for 3 weeks, came home, realized I'm not ready yet, drove again. And then this time I went, the first trip I was living in Colorado. First trip I just went on down. I went to California where all my family is, and all through Vegas and through Arizona, through those areas. This is where my family lived, blah, blah, blah. And then I came home, and then I decided to go across my friends lived over in Chattanooga, but I went east. So I went east. I went into Kentucky, the states right up above. And then I realized that my longtime good friends, Will and Mary Linville, who's, we're in a film together, Awaken Soul to Soul, and he's a high level being. He's got the full memory of coming into a body. He took over a body. He's like a walk-in. So I decided I wanted to be close to them. So that's why I'm in Georgia. Okay. But Georgia has been the biggest transformation of my entire life. Because I got drop kicked, got my butt kicked, all kinds of shit. So, it's been intense. It's been intensely horrifying and at the same time liberating. So that's why I'm here. Okay, I'm on donuts. Okay, again, we got the social club. Okay, so we're talking about donuts here. All right, so if we're just going to do a social club, there's no need for me to be here. All right, so basically, okay, here we go. Are many blocks necessary to clear to make it into the new paradigm? Well, it's all part of the energy of your subconscious, okay? So if you're still holding beliefs that you deserve to be punished, to be tortured, that you're bad, yes, you got to clean them up, okay? Okay, yeah. Okay, can other people affect your abundance by doing black magic to you or even desire your devastation? Yes, that's what's happening. That's what's happening to Icelandic Angel. She was the one I was tracking. I didn't, I just kind of picked somebody, but then I looked again. It's like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so look what's happened. Look what's happening. Okay, it's not black magic or voodoo, but that energy, black magic, voodoo, sorcery, wizardry, witchcraft, Satanism, all these things can block you. Okay, they can stop you. So, yeah, so any of these can be devastating. This is, you guys, this is why sometimes group clearings are awesome. They can do a lot. And if you're not finding that it's shifting, then get a session. Because once you get a session, you'll move more blocks. Then when you do group clearings, more will be unraveled. Okay, so sometimes you just have to, bite the bullet and get a one-on-one session. Okay, Monday, yeah. Okay, 6 path cat, yeah, it's devastating, isn't it? You love these little critters. It was horrid. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Washington, Cynthia. Okay, hang on. What is this? Do I energetic money blocks that don't even belong to me? Annette, do you have energetic money blocks that don't even belong to you? No, you don't. They're all yours. You don't. Here's the thing, people. Everyone's done things. Look at this lifetime. Have you ever hurt anybody? Have you betrayed anybody? Have you withheld love from people and punished them? Okay, all of these things are hurtful, damaging, painful to others. Okay, when we realize what we've done, we always feel bad. When we feel bad, then we punish ourselves, thinking we've done something, we deserve to be punished. So most of our stuff is literally coming from our own selves. Okay, we hurt ourselves, we blame ourselves, punish ourselves, think we're bad, whatever. It's all these misperceptions. We've all got them. Everyone has misperceptions about who they are, about what you've done. Okay, hang on. Oops, hang on. Okay, since all our subconscious blocks, what we can do in our daily lives to help to clean ourselves to move forward. Okay. So, people, here's the thing. Everything is about your emotion. So let's just say you're concerned about paying your rent. Okay. There's a fear, there's an anxiety in your body. Okay. So your mind's going to go stressing into thoughts like, how I'm going to do this. We're going to make money. I'm not supported. I must be bad. I'm being punished. You have all these thoughts. Okay. But those thoughts aren't going to change anything. So what you do is, how is it making you feel? What is the emotion in your experience? No matter what it is, what is your emotion? Okay. The emotion is the doorway into your subconscious. So if you have you're having a situation Who knows what it is? Maybe you lost your job, or maybe you don't make enough money and you scrape by every month. And maybe this last month cost you more for there was some kind of emergency. Now you don't know what you're going to do. It causes stress. It causes worry, but there's an emotion. What's the emotion? Okay. What is that emotion? And when you start to drop in, so what happens is you may not be able to understand the external peoples that are causing you harm, but you will get to what your feelings are, your emotions, okay? And then as you go through those and clear them, the energies are also lifted and cleared. Now, if you suspect you've got curses or castings, or you got people wanting revenge, then you can do things like, bring the white flame in, release agreements and contracts of the soul dancing you've been doing with people that are cursing you, sending castings, call in the new paradigm, the frequency of the new paradigm. Let that frequency shine on all the peoples that are still attacking you, because the energy's in you. Okay. So if you've got a curse, that curse can be tracked. And energy has a frequency that you can track no matter what. So someone's cursed you. Oh, okay. So you feel in, oh, I got a curse. All right. So where's this really coming from? So you want to, track it back, just ask for your own higher levels, ask for the light, ask for whatever, the God conscious, creator conscious to help you with this, but track back and let these beings know that new paradigm, been doing this repeatedly. We're done. Let's lay down the swords. Let's then end this battle. The light of the new paradigm, let it shine on everyone, then release agreements and contracts to have these sorts of experiences with these other peoples, and release those agreements and contracts, and then release the pain, release the emotion, and you shift your reality, people. And here's the thing. Everyone has the ability to do this. It's not some big secret, okay? And it's not only for those like me. It's for everyone. We all have those opportunities. We all have those abilities. You just have to want it, okay? Most people want someone to save them, someone to fix it, someone to do it for you. Here's the thing. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to save you. Now, you might have to come to acceptance of that. Cry it out. No one's going to save me. No one's going to protect me. No one's got my back, okay? You have no emotion. Well, that's not a good thing. Okay, so I would find emotion. Okay, so is there any movies you ever watched that cause you to feel any kind of emotion? Is there any books you've read? Is there any stories you've heard? Anything that literally causes an emotion, you can use that to activate your emotions. All right, Abigail. Cool. So ex-wife sent stuff, went through a phase of anger and wanting them to deal with their consequences, and now I just laugh it off. Yeah, I mean, people, and another thing too, it isn't just about rising above your emotions, okay, and not having any feelings, okay? Some people, there's a numbing out that people do. We don't want that. What we want is we want to know what's in our subconscious, because the subconscious is dictating our reality 100%, okay? Look at your life. Is it where you want it to be? Do you have abundance, joy, happiness? Are you feeling successful? Do you feel good? Then all is well. But if you don't, you're doing it. No one else is doing it. Okay. Even the curses, even the castings, hexes, charms, voodoo, witchcraft, sorcery, wizardry, all of it, you've agreed to know yourself in these experiences. You need to wake up to this, people. There's nothing, you're not a victim. No victim. Okay. But it feels like you are, but you're not. Okay. So if you feel like a victim, then go into feeling a victim, go through it so you can stop being the poor me. All right, Abigail, that's cool. It's good. I laugh every day over everything, but that was only after, it's 2 years ago now when I was going through major meaningless and pointlessness of life, for real, like serious. I was in that for over a year, but I went through so many depths of it, so much like, what the fuck, and then one of my friends, I had a buddy that we were talking, we were going through the same stuff in a sense. And then I read what was it? I think it was Ecclesiastics, somewhere, and it was like back then, 2,000 years ago. It's like beyond 2,000 years ago. It's like, oh my God, it's the same thing: meaningless and pointlessness of life. Everything is meaningless. Everything is pointless. When I got that, and it's true, life is fucking meaningless and pointless. Okay, we're all here to wake up, and now everything's a friggin' joke. Everything's funny. Everything. I laugh every day, all day long, by myself. I don't need anybody else to laugh with. It's pretty cool, Abigail. So good for you. Yeah, good. Very cool. This is Abigail again. So no victim. She felt like one. Yeah, I used to be a victim. Well, not in the last 15 years, but when I was, absolutely. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure. Usually very difficult. Can jealous people block? Yeah. Yep. But again, okay, just remember, again, people, think about this. You have an agreement. You got a soul dance happening. You're soul dancing with everyone, people, okay? You just don't know what it is. What's the dance? What's the dance? What's the dance? Okay? What's your connection? Okay, what is that? Okay, what is this? Celebrities. Okay, what is this? Do these celebrities that sell their soul become rich by making pacts? No. No. I mean, they've got, see, here's the thing, what you may or may not be aware of, a lot of celebrities, not everybody sells their soul, okay? So, a lot of celebrities, it's like why do people want to be in the spotlight? Okay, it's about the ego. Okay, there's something off. There's some kind of angst. There's some kind of damage. There's some kind of hurt. The need to be visible. The need to have love. Okay, that means there's a lack of love. Most of these people are in great suffering. Just because they have money doesn't mean they're happy. Look at the friggin' life of most of these people. It's like, it's like despair, anguish, it's pain. I have an old black injury that started hurting again lately. So is this the physical reaction to my fears of black? Yeah. So this is true for everyone. Sometimes lower back is that support. Support means finances, money, abundance, all that kind of thing. Our bodies are always having reactions. Our bodies are always talking to us. If you learn how to pay attention to your body, then you'll know what's going on. There's always, it's like my body talks to me all the time. So yours does too. So listening to it makes a difference. So most of the time it can be indicating that there's some kind of trauma, some kind of reaction, some kind of stress, worry, concern in the, that you're experiencing in the body. So oftentimes, yes, when you have that lower back pain, there's something, it's the support, it's the support in your life. It has to do with money. It has to do with connections. It has to do with emotional support, financial support. It's, it's all connected. So yes. Okay, this is Abigail. Go listen. This is what I just said. Okay, sad songs, sad movies, something, or listening. I remember in workshops, big workshops I'd be doing. Okay, so someone would be starting to share their experience of something. People would be crying. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Find what causes you to have some kind of emotional reaction, whether it's like sad songs, movies. For me, I told you, some of you already know this, but for me, when I moved to Georgia, there was still something. I got something happen in my life here, and it hit something deep, and it activated, a deep, deep sadness. So I I read the movie on Netflix, Dumbo, the little elephant, because I remembered as a kid. I remember that one just about tore me up. That's because I was abandoned by my mother and father. So And then raised by the wicked witch who literally tortured me. So, yeah, I watched that movie and I hit those parts repeatedly to get that energy moving, to feel the pain of the loss, of the abandonment of, the mother leaving. So again, find something. Yeah, Dumbo. Remember the little guy is going to the cage where his mother was and she reaches down and holds him? That was killer. Okay, that was about killed me. So you guys find something, find a way. Okay. And if you're, and then if you can't, just keep having that desire, and then two, keep, just like what's in the way of your emotions. Okay. Hang on. What? Okay. News will make you cry. Oh, the news. Well, doesn't make me cry, but it's just part of what's happening in the world. This is, yeah. Yeah. Movies based okay, then do that. Movies based on what? Hang on. Whoops. Wrong one. Movies based on true stories. Okay. Okay. Liz says she watched the movie Michael. Mm-hmm. I'm being made. Oh, Abigail. What? Okay. You're being made to feel that you're abandoning your daughter. Just won't work. Oh. Whew. Yeah. Hang on. Oh, there's a good one. Yeah. Is it possible for sales line going up? Yes. Because you're committing to something. Something's going to change. Most people don't like change. Change is major. Change is like, it's going to happen. Nothing stays the same. So people feel comfortable and familiar. Change is scary, frightening, painful. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes too, you let your kids know what's up. Can grief in the system? Yes. Grief. Yes. Grief. Yes. You guys, all kinds of stuff can block it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, someone else's sign? Sure. It's still, see, here's the thing. Anytime you have an emotional reaction, it's showing you there's a wound in your subconscious. I don't care how it gets activated, people. If you have a reaction, it's showing you an old wound. Your mind is going to think it has to do with what's happening right now. But I guarantee you, if that wound wasn't there, there would be no reaction. Got it? You might want to think about doing Know Thyself with me, because this is where you're going to learn about reaction. That's one of the things you'll learn about. And not only learning about reactions, but how do you unravel and clear your reactions, which means unraveling and clearing your subconscious wounding, which sets you free, more liberated. Manifesting. Okay, yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to need to do more than manifesting. Okay, and more than your dragon. You still have to unravel, Abigail, your beliefs. Okay, you have some. Hang on. What was that? You got something in here. Hang on. What is this? Okay, hang on. Is Abigail in any way blocking? You are. You're the one blocking you getting your daughter. Okay, having her move with you or whatever's going on here. Okay. So you need to start looking at deserving. You have beliefs in here. Beliefs. You have beliefs that there's something wrong with you, that you're bad. Is she bad? Yeah, bad. Unworthy. Okay, so you got some stuff in here that is literally going to be interfering with and blocking and creating more angst. Even though, so you're saying you're moving out of New Mexico, which I don't blame you, but okay, but you want to be able to have your daughter. So you got all these belief systems in here. You have all this angst in here. You have wounding in here. So that's going to create what you're already experiencing, more of what you're already experiencing. So you need to go deeper into what's really going on here. May go wealthy will definitely make me cry. Okay, if you constantly crave change, then is there equally something? Yeah. Emma, yeah, if you constantly crave change, then is there equally something there to clear? Yes, absolutely. Hang on, hang on. There's something in landing. Yeah, I can see it, Emma. It's like the moment you start to land, poop, no, can't land there. Got to keep moving, got to keep shifting, changing. So there's something, what? Oh, there's something in the subconscious. Is there, I just saw something in there. Is there a creature is there someone in her subconscious? Yeah, is that, okay. What's going on? What is this? What am I seeing here? There's some kind of energy in the subconscious. Oh, it creates an anxiety, it creates an intensity, it creates a vibrational frequency that makes it uncomfortable to be still, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah, this is external. You got an external interference happening. This is coming from past, is it past life? Is this underworld? And why is it going down? The connection. Is she in the friggin' underworld? No. She's trapped somewhere. I can see it. Ah, that's what's up. She's being, oh, there we go. She's on the hidden in the astral plane, some kind of hidden area. And oh, they're trying to camouflage it right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're being tortured. This is why you can't land. All right. Cool. All righty. Cool. All right, you guys. I'm going to head out. So tomorrow, group clearing. The group clearing is magnetize your money magnet or something with your money magnet. What is it? Tomorrow. Activate your money magnetism. Okay. So that's tomorrow. So you might want to get in on it. So again, I go deep into the subconscious. I clear things that are in the way, blocking you, misperceptions, all kinds of cool stuff. And then again, remember, you can listen to the recording again and again and keep unraveling more and more. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. Okay, end that.